Greetings, Aries. This is a love reading for the love month of February 2018. So let's see what is going on with some of you Aries here while we are still in this love vibration here in this month of February. So, Aries, let's see. You are jumping all out of here. Okay, let's see what is going on here with you. Okay, Aries. Okay, now do a little extra here. See what's going on here. Okay, Aries. Now you know, Aries. This is we're gonna talk love now, but we're gonna have us a nice cup of tea before we start talking love. And this love cup of tea is for you, Aries. Okay. Well, I see some Aries here. Okay. Well. Okay, I'm looking at an Aries here, and I feel like that there's an Aries that's kind of going through some pain here. And we're talking about love. That's all we're gonna deal with today is we're gonna deal with love. And so there's some love pain that's growing on here. And so I just feel like that this is a energy here that is going to force you to make a decision what do you want to do about the relationship that you are in. I see an Aries here. It's like you don't want to let go, or you trying to make sure is it over with? Do I need to is things going to change? And so Aries, what I'm seeing here is saying that it's making you upset, you hurting yourself. And so it's like you got this anger building up. I just see resentment, some hurt that's going on here. So it's like you need to make up your mind before the month is out what you're going to do about this love situation here. And it's like, I do feel like that you got to go through some things here. And the reason you're going through some things because you can't make up your mind. And I understand that when you're dealing with that love vibration, it gets difficult. You can't just turn it off like you turn water on and off. But you also have to be able to control or at least get a good handle on your feelings, because if you don't, they could destroy you. And so I just feel like that this is the time that you are going to make a decision, and I feel you're going to, you might not want to make that decision, but I feel that you will. And I'm trying to see here, is it going to, because it kind of feels like it's a two-way, dealing with two energies. And usually when you're dealing with a love vibration and you feel in pain and things like that, it's like, there's another person that's involved here. And so I feel like that. And it seems like that could be a case with this Aries that I'm picking up. And this could be going through a divorce. I feel a divorce energy that's going on here. So, it's like you saying all that strong love that I felt when I was getting into this marriage, this relationship. It's like it's the same intensity getting out of it. So the main thing is, Aries, here is that I do see you surviving. So it might hurt, but it's not going to kill you. So whoever this is, I'm picking up that's going through some hurting energy that I see. I also see an Aries here where I feel like that you have real strong compassion. It's not compassion, but determination. That's what I'm hearing. So you had this real strong determination that you're going to make it work, that you're going to, how they say, fight for your mate here. So I feel like that you kind of giving yourself a deadline. Like, I'm going to just give it all that I have. And if it works, I'm going for it. If it don't, I can accept it. At least I gave it all that I have. And I do feel like, Aries, that I feel like it real work, because I'm also seeing some children involved here. And I feel like It's like you got to give it that extra effort, and that's what I hear you saying. It's not just because of you, because other people lives is involved here. And so because you're giving it that extra effort, you working it out, you seeing where the problem, where the weakness is, you making it stronger. I do feel like that you will be able to get things going. I'm also seeing Aries here where it's saying here that you're not paying attention. You're not giving your significant other enough attention. So you're going to have to start paying attention. It's almost like watering, a flower. If you don't water it, it's going to wither up and it's going to die or it's going to go away. So I feel the Aries here that you're going to have to give your partner here more attention because this is really starting to get to the point where it's critical. It's like they're saying, okay, I put up with certain being, waiting on you. I let you do what you have to do, but at least give me some kind of attention, recognition, love, however. But so I just feel like that this Aries energy, all it needs is just some more attention. It's just that simple. I'm also seeing here too where I feel on the flip side where it feels like another Aries energy, you are putting so much energy, there's no balance there. So it's kind of like you putting energy into your career, you put it, and it's like you just taking your mate for granted. You thinking that your mate just, love is strong, but love have is breaking point. It has it only can go to a person can only put up so much, or deal with so much. So I feel like there is an Aries here where you can kind of like your career. It's okay to go with your career, work on your career, but you have to balance it. You're gonna have to balance your love life and your career life. So it's like that's one Aries I see. I see another Aries here is I feel like that you at the point where you haven't met your soulmate, but you're getting ready to meet your soulmate. And I keep picking up that energy. It's like now because it's showing up here. And I feel that you kind of afraid that you going to miss the opportunity, but you're not. I mean, souls recognize souls. So if it's the right person, if that's your soulmate, you will definitely know. And that's what I feel, Aries here, that I feel this month, or if it's not this month, it definitely will be next month. I feel like we'll just give it a window of before May. I feel like you definitely will meet the right person, and that's what you call your soulmate energy here. So there's definitely going to be a soulmate energy that's going to be going on here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that, and it's like this is not the time, Aries, to be shy. And most Aries, y'all have that energy, but most of you, I don't feel being shy. Is more so not paying attention. It's more so where you all focus on something here, you're not paying attention to your significant others. So this is definitely is going to be a time for that. Now I'm picking up another Aries where it's like you got to let go. I see somebody need to be healed. And I'm talking about emotional healing. So it's like you holding on to the wrong thing. And it's like you got to let it go. If you want to really enjoy love, if you want to really experience it, okay, and nobody's perfect. And so if you can't let go, if you can't heal, I mean, why deal with the situation? Move on. And then I see somebody here that has moved on, but they haven't. So it's kind of like you're afraid to uh, open up and let somebody else in because you haven't healed from the first situation. So there's an Aries that needs some healing. I feel like that this is the time where you need to like really work on that, especially before spring get here, because there's really some opportunity that's going on here, will be going on for you. And it's also, I see an Aries energy here, and you're going to have to kind of be able to give a little bit because it's kind of like too controlling. And, you know, sometimes you can be, it's not healthy to be so controlling in a relationship. A relationship is a two-way street. And so you can't just try to just control every detail. I mean, that's going a little bit too much overboard. So I just feel that there's an energy here where Aries, you're going to have to not be so controlling energy here. So I see some Aries. I'm picking up different energies here with different Aries, but the one thing I do feel is that all the energy I'm picking up is workable. I don't see nothing here that is not. And even Aries that's going through a divorce, okay, you're moving on. I mean, if it don't work, it don't work. And so you just move on. You don't get stuck. This is definitely not the year for Aries to get stuck in anything. You have to keep it moving. Your energy is a high level energy, and you have to make sure that you keep maintain and keep that high level energy. I'm also seeing here too, I put that with the healing because that's a forgiveness. I see an Aries, you have to forgive yourself and then go ahead on and forgive other people and keep it moving. That's what I keep picking up, this moving vibration that's going on here. And talking about moving, I do see some Aries here that will be moving. I do feel that to me, this feels like an Aries that might have been in a long distance relationship. And so now that I see y'all coming together now. So you got an energy here. When this one popped up talking about you got to believe in yourself and believe in your relationship. But getting back to this Aries, this long distance, I do see it's not going to be long distance anymore. I see y'all starting to move and you're moving together. So this is going to be a coming together energy here with an Aries here. So that was a long distance. Now it's coming together. I feel like in the relationship is going to be even more stronger and more powerful than you even imagine. So Aries, I feel like that this is the season, this is the year, this is the time for you to open up. You know, open up and pay attention, share. Don't be so controlling kind of energy. I feel like that if you're able to do that, you will have a great year no matter what the circumstances is dealing with the Aries. Now, before I go, I do pick up an Aries here and I feel a real strong hurt, and you might have had a miscarriage or some kind of loss. And so I just feel like that you still have to live, Aries. So I feel that if you go head on and just push through this, this is going to be your year for really true love, because I keep picking up a lot of true love for Aries here, but you can't be at a standstill. So you're going to have to make sure that you keep it moving here. This is saying here that you got to trust yourself. So you got to be able to, and you got to stay positive. But that's for that Aries that I'm picking up that had a loss here. It's like, no, you cannot go into no negative energy. You can't go into no depressed state. This is the time, Aries, where this is a great time for you in spite of. So it doesn't matter if you are getting a divorce, if you are coming together. It's all dealing with growth. It's all dealing with change. And the main thing here, Aries, is I do feel like that a lot of you is learning to even love yourself more than before. And because of that, you also are going to receive more love than you have before. So again, I do see an Aries long distance. I see y'all coming together. I see Aries that's healing here. And I just see here where Aries is getting their soulmate. So Aries, you got a lot going on, and I would say this is an important time for a lot of you Aries, especially between now and I would say that April, your birthday kind of vibration. A lot of energy is going on here. And I'm just focusing on the love, emotional sides of things. So I feel like that this could be a great year for many of you Aries, and it's just going to be up to you to recognize it and be able to enjoy this love energy that I see that is here. In spite of whatever that's going on in your life, I do feel like that this could be a time, a year, a season for you to enjoy pure love here. Pure love. That's what I'm hearing, Aries. This is time for your pure love. Well, Aries, thank you for stopping by and having a little conversation here to see what is going on with this love energy that I see here. And this is a love cup of tea for you, Aries. Thank